Okay. We should be live now. Can you hear the
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to more tune time. Yay.
We are quiet, are we? I mean hang on, I'm turning up the desktop audio, but what?
Damn. Why are these cat girls not the ones that became like a cartoon sex symbol?
Good question. Hi, Aurora. Hi, Sammy.
Hey, beef stew! Like that too. Why don't you wake up and chop that steak up and hey! And 1 cup of custard. Plenty of mustard. Change those potatoes to French fried tomatoes and... Oh! One roast lamb. I want ham. Make up ambitious. There's my pernicious mockness.
I assume this is exactly what working in a diner is like.
You assume what?
I assume this is exactly what working in a diner is like.
Your mic's doing the thing where it's kind of like it's quiet because you're
I assume this is exactly what working in a diner is like.
Oh yeah, I assume.
Hang on, I'll move my fan back.
Here we come, mister. Right on the way. Nice hot roast duck with the gravy just oozing out.
There she is.
Yeah, there she is.
This is the first ever appearance
of... I understand her, and she's... Wait, is she supposed to be a dog in this one? I thought she was a human.
Yeah, she was originally a dog girl in this.
Why did they undog girl her? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Fucking cowards.
Ah, he said the thing.
Betty used to be a furry.
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Betty Boop.
Mouth doing?
What?
She's just animated weird. Why is her mouth doing that?
Because it looks funny.
Yeah, I suppose.
She's still got it, Eddie. Well, that's disturbing for a number of reasons.
What the fuck? I gotta say, compared to like, well, no, Steel really isn't like a fucking like a knockout RD, but like.
Oh, hey, look! Like, speaking of.
Oh yeah. But yeah, just comparing the first cartoons of Betty Boop and Mickey Mouse, I feel like you can kind of see why Betty Boop isn't as big of a deal. This one's kind of just whatever.
Yeah.
It's just some bullshit happening. Not that Steamboat Willie is also kind of just some bullshit happening, but I feel like it's a little more fun.
Yeah, I believe that this other dog person is actually the Betty Boop was just a side character in this guy's cartoon. Who his name is Bimbo, and I'm not making. Which at this point in time, that was like a name for like a tough guy.
That's hilarious.
Which, times have changed.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of the opposite, like the opposite of all of those words.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
I think he's chopping the turkey really finely or something. And then it turns into a train. Naturally.
What?
You know, Betty Boop was less of a thing in this than I expected she was gonna be.
Yeah, I can't say I don't see why Bimbo didn't stick around to become a cultural icon.
Yeah, he stuck around a little bit after this, but you know, clearly he was overshadowed by his co-star.
Yeah, I gotta say, as a cartoon myself, not impressed by that guy.
As a bimbo myself, not impressed by that guy.
Yeah, as a bimbo myself, not impressed by it. True.
Well, that was. It sure was.
Well, that was.
Yeah. Okay, let me... Well, hello everybody, and, welcome to, Cuphead. I just sent you, request thing to connect to the game.
Yes. Well, what was all that? True.
What?
Thank you. Oh, she said we're both cartoon bimbos.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's just double check the controls.
Yeah,
Make
sure
sure
it's working.
I think they should be.
Hopefully.
But we'll just test it a bit. Yeah, last time we finished Inkwell Isle 2. Make sure to join in. Yay!
Yay! Cuphead!
Cuphead is in Cuphead. And now we're in Inkwell Isle 3, a level that I have not gotten to yet.
Yeah.
Bimbo stopped showing up in Fleischer cartoons because the Hays Code considered dog dating a human girl too risque. Like, why did they? Why?
That's hilarious.
But then why didn't they just make her a dog girl still?
Why didn't they keep her as a dog then? Because she was a dog.
Hold
on.
Was 1930s America just not ready for furries to exist yet?
Yeah, but it sounds like they weren't because they're like, oh, the problem is that she isn't also a dog girl.
Yeah,
so why did they not just make her a dog girl?
She was a dog girl at first. Why did they? I don't get it.
To make her a human.
Well, what do you want to start here? You seem to be.
Yes. I'm just doing some bullshit. We can do the P too.
Hang on, maybe while I'm checking out, are there any running gun stages unlocked yet?
I don't think we have access to any running guns. I think it's either the bee tower or the pirate.
Let's start with the pirate. I think. Right, we already talked to this other pirate lady.
Yeah.
Captain Briny Beard and shooting and looting!
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Lobberon, which does not very good.
Hang on.
Oh, is it doing the thing where when you...
It's doing the thing, yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
I think it keeps thinking that you're...
Wait a
on
minute, yeah,
keyboard.
so I need to... Okay, so... Switching weapons is tab and...
Dash
Da-
is left shift.
Okay, Okay, now it's working.
Alright, well, that's probably that what you said anyway.
So, I believe this was one of the first bosses that was revealed for the game.
It was. You can
and-
kind of tell that it feels a little less... Yeah, it feels a little earlier than some of the other
crap.
ones. Like,
Sorry.
The art is, like, not bad by any means, but it definitely does show its age a little bit, I feel like.
Jeez. Betty Boop first appeared in 1932, while Bimbo stopped appearing in cartoons in 1934. In only 2 years, Betty completely replaced him. I guess he's not still got it.
Yeah, hashtag fucking,
Justice for Bimbo.
Yeah, but also kind of a girl boss move. Good for her.
Yeah. Just completely taking over the franchise.
Yeah, just right?
Also, I'm pretty sure that this guy is loosely inspired by Popeye.
I would imagine so, and I was about to say, I think that barrel up there, if you look at its design with the teeth on the bottom, and especially when it's like doing that little looking back and forth animation, I think that's based on Bumby Hellies, especially from like the Mega Man 1 appearance of them, how they're
oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh, ridges kind of look like teeth. Like
why is it supposed to be darker? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think the octopus inked the screen. Yeah, that's a shit I could have.
Well, I'm dead now.
Yeah, fuck. But yeah, I think that's based on like how the Mega Man was right of Bumby Hellies.
Your skills be like me buried treasure, just a myth! I don't know if that's like a... I don't know if that... I feel like that's less of a flex than you think it is.
Yeah, it's like, my very... I don't have any fucking money.
This is your problem, apparently. Okay, I think the Chaser is gonna be good for this one.
Yeah.
Alright. I thought it was more based on Bluto. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe he's like a mix. I could see him being like a fusion. Because I don't think Bluto is really a sailor man.
Yeah.
Is he? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know shit about Popeye.
I know slightly more about Popeye, but I'm less about the lore and more about just watching him punch things and be funny.
Yeah.
Bro just said, skill issue, I'm broke!
Skill issue, I'm broke.
Here's a squid, here's a squid.
Fucking dies real fast.
You'll be a kid now! You'll be a squid now!
Right, shit, those fucking things. Oh, they're like
crap, sorry. Okay, that's the special move button, I forgot. What's he calling out? Oh, there's a shark now. Jaws is here! Here is
Lovely
Jaws.
He was a shark with Adam Cons. He was in the movie, you should watch it, it's called Jaws. I haven't watched Jaws.
Sharks exist in cartoons.
In real life. Oh, yeah.
Bluto was a dock worker? Maybe.
I've entirely experienced Jaws through that Lemon Demon song, and I think Zoe explained the plot to me at one point, even though I had heard that Susurita song. But she just decided to input on about Jaws to me, and I was like, yeah.
Well.
So I've heard.
Well, you know, Jaws is in a movie, you should watch it. It's called Jaws.
I should.
It actually is a really good movie, despite the fact that it's popular.
And a lot of, like, the most well-known, like, You know, like the classic. Those are all pretty good.
Yeah. It was the first Hollywood blockbuster. Back before then, people didn't have shit to do in the summer in the movies. And then Stevie Spielberg changed everything.
You're on a first name basis with Steven Spielberg, or like a nickname basis with Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, you know, we're tight.
I forgot about the ship becoming a thing. Wait,
Ah!
Fucking Wily machine projectiles?
What the fuck?
I like that the...
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ha ha ha!
The fucking DJ Ballyhoo up in here.
Well, if something could be popular and good, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of tell this is one of the first bosses because it kind of only has 2 phases. It kind of just has the phase where he's doing the shooting, like this phase, and there's like a bunch of other shit that happens in it gradually, and then there's the shit phase.
I don't know if this is an intentional reference, but the ship kind of reminds me of Risky Boots' ship from Shantae.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
It could be related to that a little bit,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, I like how they, like, Cuphead is not necessarily light on video game references, but they're a lot more subtle than their cartoon references.
Yeah.
Like, their cartoon references are generally pretty on the nose, and then their video game references are stuff that's like, yeah, it's like like, it's mostly based on concepts rather than specific references to things.
I love how it blends the history of video games and the history of cartoons so seamlessly.
Yeah.
Hi, how's the murder going? Pretty good, except we're mostly getting murdered.
Yeah.
But, you know, ow.
So happens.
I gotta say this charge shot is pretty satisfying. I don't know how good of damage it's actually doing, but I like it.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Seahawks.
Oh, I get it! Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck, there's a man.
Also, the squids kind of remind me of Squid Baron from Shantae, but I don't know if that's the thing.
Maybe.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
and now it's Mario Kart, I guess.
Yeah, holy shit. Whoa, I'm high.
Charge does have above average damage, but has a charge time. It does! I didn't know that the charge had a charge time.
Really reading the Cuphead wiki.
Yeah. Ow! Help!
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about Jaws.
He was in a movie.
Oh yeah, what's the movie called?
Oh yeah, it's called Jaws.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the oh, okay, time for this.
Oh fuck.
Ah, jeez. Okay, well. I'm pretty sure that Jaws, or the shark in Jaws isn't even called Jaws. I think it was called Bruce or something.
What the fuck? What is Jaws?
Well, you see, sharks have jaws.
Yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about it, it really makes sense that why a movie about sharks would be called Jaws, even if the shark isn't named Jaws. I just always, you know, especially considering the Lemon Demon song, I just always thought of the shark as being named Jaws.
I think, like, the joke of that song is that it's not accurate at all to describing what the movie is about.
Yeah, like saying, like, Forrest Gump, like, oh yeah, Forrest Gump, I'm dumping it. Which is still also all I know about Forrest Gump.
Although the Weird Al song about Forrest Gump was slightly more accurate.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, babe, you got this. Oh, and I just realized that, like, the shark, or not the shark, the octopus was using an actual ink well to spray ink.
Oh, yeah. They should name Isle. They should name an Isle after that.
Yeah. Also, Gray says, I agree, landing charge shots is pretty satisfying. Hence why no franchise where charge shots has been a staple part of combat since the NES has ever arbitrarily removed them for nostalgia. Of course.
But like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that 9 and 10. No, actually, you know what? I will say that 9 and 10 are fine without charge shots.
Yeah.
Think the slide would have been a harmless addition, but charge shots, I can see why. Like,
it feels like it was designed, at least, to be balanced around not having those things for the most part.
Yeah, it absolutely does. I feel like the slide in concept feels like it makes a difference to not have, but in practice, I feel like level design with and without the slide isn't actually that different. Like, it feels like it would make it, like, it definitely makes an impact on game feel, like, it makes Mega Man 1 feel different, but all it really changes is just making the game slower. I don't know, it doesn't really change.
I mean, it doesn't feel that much slower, honestly.
Yeah, no, like, it's not a big deal, but I don't think it, like, I do kind of think, like, you might as well have sliding, but charge shots do make a change in that.
I mean, it would have been nicer if they did have it, but, like, I didn't really miss it much in when I was playing 9.
Yeah, that's my same opinion.
Wait, the charge shots do 46 damage? I did not... Okay, that's...
Sammy, that's not even remotely true. Oh, wait, about Cuphead. Okay, maybe
I'm not actually sure if that's a lot, because I don't know what the normal shot does.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in Cuphead scale. If that was in Mega Man scale, that's why I was saying that's no fun.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. About Mega Man.
That would just, if it was that way in Mega Man, it would just one-shot every boss.
Yeah, because a boss health bar is 28, so that would be fucking insane.
It would be like the Hadouken.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is in Cuphead games.
I don't know why sometimes the ink darkens the screen and sometimes it doesn't.
I was about to say that. I was starting to think that maybe it's only when we get hit by one of the projectiles, but we clearly didn't get hit by any of the ink projectiles that time.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, you were super...
Oh, Pea Shooter does 4 damage, Roundabout does 8.5, Uncharged Shot does 6, Charge does 46. Okay, yeah, that is a lot.
So the Uncharged Shot isn't even... The Uncharged Shot isn't nothing either. Damn.
Wow, okay. This is a good game. I love how I was like, I think I should use the the chaser on this, and then I refused to ever actually do that.
Yeah. And I guess, well, because the pea shooter does 4, but you can spam it. The charge shot does, yeah. Like there's probably some calculations to be done based on like how much damage you can get from this pea shooter.
Okay, I did get hit by one of the ink blocks, and then the screen darkened. So there is a connection there. But I feel like I got hit by them sometimes, and it didn't do that, which is weird. Chaser does 2.85. Yeah, that.
Okay, but that's also the chaser is also a spammable one, and we don't like you're paying for a damage trade-off. You're paying for less damage, but also the consistency that you know it'll hit, as opposed to the pea shooter, which, or even the charge shot, it's like you can fire more, like you can get more damage per second, but also you need to have a focused line of fire, and you're not always necessarily going to have that.
Yeah.
So the chaser still makes logical sense. Like it still has a niche.
We are getting pretty good at dodging stuff, I think, on this run. I shouldn't jinx it, but... Dang it! What? There was a lot of stuff that just happened at the same time.
Yeah, that was a lot. Thank you! Oh my god, dude.
I mean, I feel like the darkened screen doesn't really change a lot, honestly. Because,
Yeah,
like, it's not like the patterns really switch up that much mid.
Oh, I buried it! Oh, fuck. I buried it once and then fucking died.
That was cool, what we just did, I think. Yeah. Ah, crap, sorry.
Oh,
ah!
shit. Oh, no.
Oh, we were so close! Do you see that? Okay.
Yeah, oh.
Okay. Alright, we're getting the hang of this slowly. This is going a lot faster than some of the other bosses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably because we're using a weapon that does a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah.
Also, I really like the, like, twirly... The... It looks like the number 8, kinda. Which...
Nah, yeah, you do like that.
Ow!
Yeah, that's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, the damage per second. Yeah, that evens out a lot more.
Ow!
Pea shooter is. Oh shit. As we can tell, yeah, pea shooter is 30, charge is 35.8. So charge is still theoretically better.
Yeah, even if you're not charging
it.
it. Yeah. Croak is here. Hi, Croak. Just in time for a boss that's oddly reminiscent of a Darkest Dungeon 2 boss. I'm not familiar with Darkest Dungeon 2 or Darkest Dungeon 1.
Is it just because he's a pirate?
I don't even really know what Darkest Dungeon is.
I don't really know either.
But this game does have a lot of references to various different games, so I wouldn't be surprised. Unless that...
Darkest Dungeon 2 sounds like something. And like, I feel like if you told, I feel like this having resemblances to any other boss, like any other character, I could easily write off as coincidental because this is a very generic pirate boss.
Yeah.
The Bluto thing is only notable because, like, yeah, it's a little cartoon close.
And I mentioned that I mentioned that the ship kind of reminds me of Risky's ship from Shantae.
Yeah, which is also, that one's pretty, like, that one's more plausible because I think Studio MDHR has, like, some way forward veterans. I feel like every fucking studio is way forward veteran. Way forward has a lot of people in the industry seem to have worked at Way Forward at one point or another.
Way Forward has been around the block a lot. Oh jeez. Okay, so maybe this does actually affect things a little bit.
Yeah.
But even, like, the way that, like, the ship is framed, where, like, it's mostly off-screen, but the captain is on the head of it, feels like how Risky's ship is usually framed in the games.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. Oh, it's a fight against sea monsters on a pier with swipes and visual obscuring attacks. That's what Darkest Dungeon 2 has. Okay, so I guess that is pretty similar.
Maybe.
Cannonball. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have my super art. Wild that the first super art you get is the only good one.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh fuck.
Thank you.
What sick.
We're getting surprisingly good at this.
Yeah. Hey.
Ah, crap. I spoke too soon.
Standing.
I'm told A Way Forward made good games based on the Michael Bay Transformers movies. They've made a lot of licensed games, and some of them, I'm told, are better than the movies that they were based on. Like, that I've had my eye on the Mummy Demastered for a while, which was based on the failed Dark Universe Mummy movie.
That's funny.
That's been on Spookbox's Halloween to-do list for a while. Also, that I still need to play more of Ruby Arrowfell because I've heard mixed things about that, but it looks fun to me. It's a 2D platformer with Ruby, which is like, of course, I'm gonna love that.
That sounds really, yeah.
Like you can swap between the 4 members of Team Ruby. It takes place in the middle of like season 7 though, so it might take a while. It might be spoilers. Ah, crap.
I forgot who was.
Yeah, we do need to watch Ruby also. Oh yeah, also exclusive to Ruby Arrowfell, they have a boss fight with a girl named Ivy.
Oh my god.
So...
Whoa, Ivy Ruby. That's so you.
I'm canon, kinda.
Literally you.
I remember when when Rooster Teeth was having its clearance sale, when they were shutting down. They were doing clearance sale on like all of their merch, and by the time I found out about it, a lot of the Ruby merch was gone, but I was able to get like all the Ivy merch that I could. I got like a keychain and some stickers.
Oh, yay.
Still disappointed I didn't get They had like a boob mouse pad for a couple of the characters that you haven't met. Wait, you can parry off of the laser?
It's pink. That's the fun part about Cuphead, is realizing all the things that, like, well, it's pink.
I didn't even think of that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Also, Jane Ivy is canon. It is, but I don't know what that has to do with.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about there?
Yeah, is there a Jane in Ruby? That is with
I don't think there's a Jane.
Yeah, so what do you mean? That's canon to real life.
Yeah. Is this the real life? Is this
like,
just
Jane
fantasy?
Ivy is canon, like telling me, because I know.
But it was it was talking about wives. I figured.
Well,
I'm just.
Yes, it is canon. It has been. It's not.
Also, the charge shot, because it does so much damage, it really charges up the special attacks really well.
Yeah.
The player's ghosts contain pink hearts. Yeah, I knew about that, at least.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we've been doing that one.
Ah, crap. We've been knowing how to parry.
We've been knowing how to parry.
Not quite good enough, though, but... Beatboxing Cuphead.
Beatboxing.
I mean, there's Jean, but you very much don't want to be Jean. Yeah,
Is that one of the dudes? I don't remember.
Yeah, the one with blonde hair.
Oh yeah, he's the blonde dude? No, yeah, I do not want to be John. I do not want to be John. Yeah, no. Yeah,
I don't want to be John, not even just for gender reasons, but because his life just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even seen much of the show, and it already kind of seems like his life sucked, yeah. Like, I'm assuming you're referencing future events where things get, like, bad, but...
Yeah.
It was that...
I mean, even when things are just, like, normal high school bad, it's not that great.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
Also would not like to be the version of Jean that's in a lot of fan fictions where they completely ignore his character and just make him a self-insert to be dating all of the girls.
Yeah.
I
mean, not... You can date the girls if they want. It's just like...
Except the times that they do that, but also make her trans femme. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
but that's more rare.
Yeah. At that point, I mean, you can just make a self-insert. That's not bad to do.
But like the whole thing is that like since Jean is kind of like he's a kind of a play off of like the generic shonen protagonist that's just a normal guy who was dropped into this world. So a lot of people project onto him, and also that as a result of that, people also assume that he's the self-insert of the guy who voices him because he's also a writer on the show. But they've like been very clear of like that like the guy who voices him, Miles Luna, like specifically avoids writing scenes with Jean because he doesn't want to make him a self-insert. But the fandom definitely makes him into a self-insert. And it's... I don't know, sometimes it can... I feel like some stories that do that are kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, but they're not because they're good, but because sometimes I'm horny.
Yeah, you know, we all have. Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Cuphead, where we talk about groovy fanfiction. I like these streams. They're
very opinionated on that.
These streams, like, we're just kind of chilling out and playing a game and talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
And I just realized that I can duck over all of the Wily shit.
You can duck under the Wily ones too? Oh,
yeah.
Shit. I didn't realize that.
But the barrel seems to be there to stop you from having that be a complete safe space.
Oh!
Well, you were like right at the end. Oh yeah, Team Coffee is also awesome.
What you're saying is he's John Ruby, true?
Yeah, he is. He basically is.
John Ruby.
He was also originally going to be called Jean, like Blue Jeans, but then someone on the writing team was like, "Hey, Jean is like the French for yellow," and they were like, "Oh, that's way cooler, actually." What?
Ron's probably dead because he died early, and I kind of need you.
Oh. Also, yeah, I read the first book that Team Coffee starred in, but I never finished the second one. Team Coffee is, you know the bunny girl from that was being bullied that one time? Of course you do. She was very popular, and so she became a side character with her own team called Team Coffee. When shit hit the fan, they started a like a spin-off book series about their adventures. which was really cool.
Honestly, there's not that many opportunities to use the smoke bomb here. I might change out my. I might see if there's any other.
Opportunities to use the what?
To use the smoke bomb. Like, there's not that many opportunities to use it in this fight. I might see if there's another trinket that might be more helpful if we like, die this time.
I kind of forgot that I could dash in this fight.
Yeah, because it's a little. It feels a little more cramped, you know.
Maybe if the barrel is next to you, then that could be a problem.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see. 1 feet and heart. Yeah, I might.
Wait, do I not have any other I don't have any other charms.
Well,
I could have sworn I at least bought the extra heart one.
No, it's not. Fair enough. It is a good, you know, smoke bomb's the only one you really need.
Yeah, usually. The extra heart one does, like, lower your damage a little bit, but I feel it's a good trade-off anyway, usually.
Yeah,
the smoke bomb is just better.
Yeah.
For most situations. I got hit once. Did Velvet and Coco get confirmed as a couple? I don't think they got confirmed. Coco did get confirmed as a lesbian, and like.
Oh, doesn't know who Coco is.
The what? Remember we watched Volume 2, didn't we?
I believe so. Yeah.
You know the one with the machine gun in her brief, like her like her purse. Yeah, that's Coco, and I don't think she and Coco are a couple officially, although they do have Velvet wax poetic about how everybody at school thinks that she's really sexy.
Not sexy.
But I ship it.
Hey, I love those games.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Crap, sorry.
Almost. Yeah,
I probably could have parried off of those pellets and got you,
Maybe,
but I didn't think of that until it was too late. Now I'm dead.
Oh, we technically got it.
I think there's a few phases we just haven't died on yet, so we haven't gotten the dialogue yet.
Yeah, I think that's true of a few bosses.
Do 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 do. There should be a charm that just like quadruples your attack power, and it's just a can of spinach.
That would be cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love how he just gets launched into the background.
Yeah, yeah. He is like doing things that happens, yeah.
Wait, okay, so I guess sometimes you do get hit.
Crouching in the. I think you might have just been like crouching in the right place to dodge it normally.
Yeah, I guess so. No, it happened again. Oh my! You knocked him out. Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Yippee.
Nice one. Yeah. First kill of the day.
Yeah.
And it's an A-. All right.
Yay.
Mouse PI is something like that? What, like the ducking and stuff? Or the... Oh, or the spinach, you mean? Are you talking about the spinach? I need to play Mouse PI. Alright. Do we have any money? I have 2 coins. I don't know if that's enough to buy anything. You boys think your situation is a multicolored mess, don't you? But what if I told you there was a way to see it in shades of gray? A way that only a pacifist platformer would be able to perceive. Would you violent little mugs believe me if I told you that? I wonder. So this guy's basically saying that if we beat the run and gun stages, then we unlock grayscale mode.
Yeah. Oh, I found a gold coin. Back here.
Did you get the secret coins on aisles 1 and 2? I think we did.
I believe so.
Yeah. Alright. My hair keeps getting in my eyes. Wanna check out this stage? Perilous Piers! Could help us get some money.
Yeah.
Alright. Money, money, money!
Yeah, this stage is some weird fucking enemies.
Oh wait, I could have parried off that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this does 46 damage, then how much health do those things have?
Yeah, must have.
Ooh, got it. Lionfish.
Lionfish. So reminds me of San Francisco. Big crab.
Oh wait, we don't hurt these, do we? We need them.
Oh shit. No. Wait, no, I could have gotten you before I turned around. Fuck, wait, shit.
Well, the Fish Federation and the Crustacean Nation are victorious once again! Good for you guys. Okay. So we're definitely not doing the pacifist run on this run.
Oh yeah, on this stage, no. Yeah. Because you haven't been doing it on all either, so.
Help! Thank you.
Ah,
Oops.
shit. Oops.
I tried to be fancy and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Ow. I feel like the game is lagging a little bit more than usual, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Hang on, let me pause this. I don't know if I'd close the cartoon window. No, I did. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Nope.
Okay, wait, no, okay. No, stop being the... Wait, stop, don't record, we're streaming. Okay, okay, can you still... Are we still in the game?
I'm still here.
Okay. Okay, don't try to kill these.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Ow.
Aww.
Man, I can't believe we actually need to- What the fuck is that? That wasn't fair!
What? Lightning bolts shoot from his fingertips!
What the fuck is going on?
He's like a god in drab clothing.
Okay, sorry, arranging some stuff. Aurora says it's the single hardest platformer stage in the game. Good luck. Okay, well...
I think it was the last one.
Oh, is it?
I don't think the final, because I'm pretty sure the island after this is the devil, and I don't think the devil has any platformer stages.
I see.
I mean, no, King Dice. I don't think any of King Dice's any of the things King Dice can roll. I don't think any of those have already done. So yeah, I think this is the last one.
Well, all right then. Well, in that case, good. I'm glad that it's the hardest one.
Yeah.
That's how you design a game. Achievement unlocked. Basic game design principles. The later parts are supposed to be harder.
Oh shit! I keep meaning to.
The Greek mountain. We haven't done a Greek mountain stage, so.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot about that. Oh.
Okay, so I guess there's another one we'll have to do at some point.
Yeah. It has a Akira elevator type beat.
It has what?
An Akira elevator type beat.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that at all, actually.
Fucking Samina. It's like the manga. Well, I think it was also anime, but the manga Akira had like a fucking elevator that for some reason it's this one like elevator in the manga Akira that has appeared in several games. It's in Half-Life 1. It's in Metal Gear Solid 1.
What's so special about this elevator?
I don't know. It's just a really recognizable like diagonal sliding down elevator.
Oh.
Like diagonal sliding down platform elevator. And I'm pretty sure the Greek stage, obviously it isn't like all like sci-fi-y like the ones in the other examples I gave are, but I think it is a similar like platform sliding down a slope elevator. I am getting a lot further than I thought I would. Every other time I've been solo, I've not gone this far.
You got this!
This bullshit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What the fuck?
You can do this, honey. Okay, maybe not, actually.
Maybe I could. Why are you looking pointedly at Earthbound? Is Earthbound also an Akira elevator, or was that
I think that was the thing about when we were talking about the later things in the game should be harder than the early things.
Oh, yeah.
Earthbound doesn't do that, apparently.
Yeah, I think like the start of Earthbound is kind of the hardest. Or
Which explains why I've never, beaten it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to me anyway, just started about just getting back together.
Ow. I'm playing video games. Oh.
Yay. Yeah, I feel like we went through that section that time, like, the wrong way.
Yeah. But we persevere, and I keep forgetting about the fucking backstroke lobster.
You're right, yeah, he's a lobster, yeah. I keep needing to equip a different weapon.
I don't like the crustacean, the Federation.
Yeah. Oh.
Ow! Thank you! Oh, sorry!
Oh, well. Oops.
I tried.
Well. Okay, I'm gonna turn on mock charge, because I feel like charge is good for a long gun.
Hang on,
I don't really know what the lobber's like. It might be. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, it could be, since there's like some enemies on the lower level that we need to fight.
I can also switch weapon. You don't need to tell her.
What?
It's telling you to switch weapon. Yeah, like, yeah, I can do that too. That's special.
I just switched the charge shot to the main thing and then got the lobber in my secondary.
Right. Why is it still? Good.
Okay, ow! I dashed right into the fish. Ow! Freddy Fish would never treat me this way!
Yeah. Oh damn, San Francisco fucking flying fish everywhere.
Here I come, San Francisco!
Here I come, San Francisco!
Right, San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm not trying. I feel bad when like I say and somebody says a line incorrectly and then I like say it the right way. Like I'm not trying to correct you. I just have a vocal stem.
I know. It's cute. Alright. I don't know why I said alright, I just felt the need to say a thing.
Alright.
I found a glue!
Hey guys, I think I found a glue. Guys, we playing Chapter 5 and I forgot that like, because I'm so used to all his voice works now of just like just some bullshit, that I keep forgetting like where they actually play in game. And him saying, I forgot that like the first time he says, hey guys, I think I found a glue, is like, it makes no fucking sense. He's like, he fished up a pie. It has nothing to do with what he was doing, he just fucking says that. He's always just saying some bullshit.
Yeah. Humans say catchphrases, right? That's what...
It's so human.
Maybe I should save this discussion for the Deltarune stream, but but I'm gonna talk about it now anyway. But I was talking about on Discord about I think that like the deal with the flowers are like they might be like kind of a commentary on, like, people trying to act like... But since humans are kind of the minorities in the Deltarune world, it seems, compared to monsters, so I think that the flowers are, like, kind of a commentary on people trying to act like minorities to be cool but not understanding anything about them, and I think Flowery, like, saying random phrases that, like, this is things that humans say, right? Without having any context for them might be part of that. I don't know.
Maybe. I just don't like the inherent implications that come with that, of kind of negative connotations of the flowers trying to be human, because I think it's very much supposed to be, like, a sweet thing of, like, them wanting to...
Maybe.
I don't know.
I haven't finished the chapter, so you know more about how it ends up than I do, but...
Yeah.
I don't think they're being, like, malicious about anything. They're just, like, being, you know, casually ignorant about stuff in a way that's funny and not disturbing, usually.
I think you're catching on to a similarity, but not necessarily... I don't think that's necessarily, like, textually what was meant by that. I think it's more...
Maybe not, but it's, like, an interpretation that I think could make sense.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't want it to become a thing where it's like the flowers are supposed to represent... Like, them trying to be human is like, oh, that's a negative thing. Just, oh, they're sweet.
I'm really excited to get back into playing Earthbound, but Deltarune, I meant to say.
But yeah. Where'd you last leave off? I remember your first stream got to the diner, but...
the last stream we left off, we were in jail, and then...
Oh, yeah.
And then Ralsei was forced to be in a butler outfit again.
Yeah, conceptual butler Ralsei.
Yeah.
Or temporary.
Yeah.
Says.
And Susie was like, hey, didn't you like being a butler before? And then Ralsei was like, it's context sensitive, I'm realizing.
It's rather context-based. Yeah.
Which is entirely... That's so real, honestly.
Yeah.
The subtext there is, yeah, I was totally fine being a butler for the hot computer girl, but not for Flowery.
Not fucking Flowery, yeah. Did you get the thing of, like, interacting with the butler costume floating in the little, like, the water?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, the thing where it's like, migration begins.
Wait, no, I don't think I got that part.
Okay, yeah, I think there's like, I think if you interact with it twice, I think the first time is like just something about how it's discarded, but I think if you like interact with it again, it's like, migration begins, and then it like, the sprite like slides up, and then like just disappears with like the sound of slurping through a straw, like it got sucked down a drain.
Are you implying that butler outfits migrate?
Migration begins. There's so much stupid bullshit in fucking Deltarune.
I love it.
Like, interacting with specific things. Like,
yeah.
there's a callback to this that's equally obscure that in Chapter 5, which I didn't get in my first playthrough, and I assume you won't get because it's really out of the way and obscure. But in Chapter 1, there's this really specific dialogue where after the K-Round rematch, like when its fucking crown falls off and starts sliding to the right slowly, that's not just a part of the cutscene. If you, like, book it immediately after the cutscene ends and you gain free control, you can catch up to the crown still slowly sliding off screen, and if you interact with it, it says, "Varshi blows."
That is amazing.
Yeah, and there's a similar cutscene somewhere in Chapter 5 where if you manage to catch up to it, like the thing sliding off screen, it once again says Tharshi blows.
That's
It's
fun.
So fucking stupid. Tharshi blows.
Yeah, Delzer in Chapter 5 does have, like, a lot of, references to the first chapter.
Yeah,
because,
it's really interesting.
I mean, nostalgia seems to be the theme of the chapter, and
Yeah.
how it can be good sometimes, and how it can be not so good occasionally.
Yeah.
You know, if you reject reality and fall into nostalgia forever, which, as a Mega Man YouTuber, I totally don't know what that's like.
No.
The Archie Mega Man comics might get a revival. That's cool.
I mean, under a terrible fucking company, but you know, we just gotta take it.
I hope they let Flynn be like the main guy behind it. Still,
yeah,
because he was. I know that Ian Flynn is a controversial figure for mostly dumb reasons, but I think that a lot of the reason that the Mega Man comics were as good as they are is because of him, and also.
Yeah, it was all Ian Flynn. It was.
I mean, it wasn't all him. Like they.
Oh well, no, yeah, it wasn't all him. Of course, like it was a collaborative. I just mean like the writing was in large part.
Yeah. I mean, like other people did write for the comics, but I think he was like the main editor at least.
Yeah, yeah.
And
he was like the lead creative. He
yeah.
was making a lot of like the big decisions in the story.
Also, it would. I mean, what would be the point of reviving it, honestly, if they didn't have him be back? Like, why would you revive a... Like, that's just a different comic at that point, but I digress. I'm really excited for the reprints of the comics. I already have those on pre-order, and I'm... And I hope they do well, and that we do get... At least I want to see the Mega Man 4 arc get finished, because I feel like that was the... I feel like so much of the Archie comics were just, like, foreshadowing that, and they ended, like, right when they were starting that, and... Yeah, and another thing, I hope Moylan doesn't fuck up Quake Woman and the Lilands, the Lilindas.
God, yeah, the Lilins. We haven't seen the Lilins officially in so long.
Yeah.
And even, like, that's the thing is fan content hasn't... I mean, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the comic side of things is not necessarily the side of the fandom that I have had the most experience with. I feel like, unfortunately, my fandom experience has been more on, like, the people who care about the games.
Yeah.
But, like, from where I'm sitting with the fandom, we haven't even gotten that much fan content with the Lilins.
I mean, there's a decent amount, not nearly enough, but there's a lot of Quake Woman. I feel like there hasn't been enough of Noelle, and which is a travesty for a lot of reasons. Because she's a really good character, and I also hope that we get to see more Vesper Woman, because we only got her for one issue, And
Fuck, we did, yeah. I forgot how brief her fucking stint was, yeah.
she wasn't even in there for most of that issue. She, like, was there for the first part of it, and then the minute that shit got real, she was like, oh shit, I think that I'm gonna just sit at the rest of this out. Like the last thing that she does on panel is like when Proto Man is like, I might blow up in a big nuclear explosion, and she has a shocked look on her face, and then she just nopes out of the comic for the rest of it.
Oh my god.
Girly Pop teases her sister for having a crush on the most pathetic teenager in the canon. It explains nothing and then leaves. Iconic. But yeah, for those not in the know, Matt Moylan is the guy who is currently the head of Udon Comics, who owns the Mega Man license, and he made a thing on Twitter with the number 56 in the Mega Man font, and a lot of people think that that's teasing that they're going to continue the Archie Mega Man comics, which ended at 55.
We have to kill him if it's not. Like...
Yeah, I don't know what else it could possibly mean.
Yeah.
But some people are skeptical because Moylan is a controversial writer who also... What?
Isn't he also just like a Trump guy?
I don't remember. I know he said something about he doesn't, like... He said something about, like, oh, there's no DEI at Udon, which I mean...
Yeah, he's a writer. Yeah, because if Matt Moylan is the guy who's the CEO, I've heard things about the CEO being a Trump.
And he also, infamously has a history of disliking new female characters added to established franchises, which happens to
Archie is kind of all of that.
Yeah, I feel like one of Archie's biggest strengths or Archie Mega Man's strengths is how they depicted the female characters.
Yeah, and added a bunch of new ones.
And, I really hope that he doesn't mess with that.
Yeah.
He made his name in Transformers comics complaining about stuff like Windblade existing. I'm not sure who Windblade is, but based on context, I assume it's a woman.
Yeah.
And what the fuck was that even?
I don't know.
You just got double KO'd. You got Iceman.
Yeah, Iceman. Yeah, that announcement is gonna be like some Kane shit of like, I knew you wanted a issue 56 so much, but I didn't know what to put in it.
Yeah. It's also funny because, when I made, or when it was announced that the Archie comics were getting reprinted by Udon, I did, like, a short fanfic, like, celebrating it, where like, the Light Kids were about to go out to dinner with, the Lolindas, and I made a joke about Dr. Light being like, me and Noelle had a lot of issues in the past, like at least 55. And Roll said, well, I don't think you need to worry about getting any new issues. So, well... They're getting new issues now, maybe. Hopefully they can work through them together and not just kind of, what's the word what's the thing that Jax from Digital Circus was doing? Pushing people away. Don't do that.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, what was, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, Windblade is one of the most prominent female Transformers. She's kind of become designated girlbot in some continuities, even above RC, Alita, and Chromia. That's impressive because RC and Alita are like the main ones that I know exist. And she got her start in the comics. Yeah, well, yeah, I just really, I really hope that like Moylan just lets Flynn do his thing, and
also, I feel evil for even bringing it up, but like, it's not good that they're starting this many Mega Man projects and not like none of them are out yet, right? Like that's a bad sign, right? I am a little skeptical of that because like they're announcing so many comics and it's like, okay, slow down. You need to actually make some of them. Yeah, because they keep getting delayed. Timeline's got delayed. The
yeah.
was supposed to come out now, but it got delayed. Like, they're all getting delayed, and they keep announcing new ones in the delay, and it's like, that can't be a good thing.
I mean, I understand that... I mean, we've been in this fandom. We know that we're all starved for content. And I feel like they're just kinda being like, don't worry, we've got a bunch of shit we're working on. We're not letting this franchise die yet.
Yeah, like, that's what we want, but also, like, we want it to be able to sell, and I assume they also...
Where are we?
Where the fuck? What? Like, I assume, as a company, they want this to sell.
Yeah.
Saturate the market with a million comics for a franchise that you're just starting to make relevant again.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of why Mega Man died?
Oh yeah, kinda, because oversaturation was a thing.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole problem. Let's not do it again, maybe.
Although I feel like oversaturating the market with video games and video games are more expensive than comic books.
True, but video games also sell better than comic books.
I guess so. I hope Moylan gets fired. Moylan can't get fired. He runs the company. Well,
I hope he gets ousted as CEO. That's a thing that can happen, I think.
Maybe he could do. Maybe he can do that thing that the Skullgirls guy did, where he just fired everybody else at the company, and then everyone just left and was like, "Okay, well, we're gonna do it ourselves because you fired literally everybody." I cannot stress enough how much he literally fired everybody. But and then they were like, well, okay, well, the IP is owned by this other company, technically, so, like, we're just gonna be doing this now. Good luck, guys. But... Although, it's definitely a different situation with Udon, but I don't know. I don't know. The Skullgirls guy ended up working on the new Avatar fighting game. Yeah, I heard about that too, which is weird. I don't know what their goal is there to be like, hey, you know the guy who got accused of sexual misconduct and responded by firing literally everybody at the company? Let's hire them!
Nice.
That's a plan.
Nice.
That's certainly a thing that we could do, technically. I don't know why you would want to do that, but...
Yeah.
The Avatar game at least looks good.
Good.
I've heard mixed things about the Avatar movie that's also coming out soon. Apparently it got, like, the whole thing got leaked, and some people were saying it wasn't good, but also people were saying that about the Digital Circus finale, so I don't care.
Yeah, and then it came out, and we found out that the reason people didn't like it was just because people were transphobic.
I mean, it wasn't all transphobia. There was also some people who didn't like how Kane's story was handled, but, you know,
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard that. I've just heard people bitching about Jackson saying that it didn't
yeah.
and it wasn't. Yeah. Right, there were two things I wanted to say in this conversation. First of all, on the Mega Man comics front, I did want to say that, like, you know, I do think, like, simultaneously, I do think comics are at more danger of them investing too much in them and then getting canceled because, like, they don't sell as well, especially, like, these days. But also, I would hope that, you know, the 2010s thing, I feel like it's fair to say that the 2010s Death of Mega Man was in at least some part because it was a bunch of continuities that are less well understood, like Battle Network and stuff. Like,
yeah,
maybe it's just me, but I feel like Battle Network is a lot harder to get into as an RPG series that has like.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Okay. Okay, so Sammy just gifted me the delicious last course, and for some reason that that minimized the game. That was weird.
Sammy.
Thank you, Sammy. I don't know why that happened, but
Sammy.
you but
Okay, well, wow, thank you. But yeah, I think it's fair to say, as not a dig at Battle Network, but just as kind of a statement that Battle Network is harder to get into as a casual fan or just kind of anybody. It's just a harder sub-series to get into.
yeah.
So, I feel like the oversaturation of that was probably part of the reason, whereas, like, with classic comics, hopefully, since Classic is, like, the main Mega Man series and easier to get into, and it's being synergized with a new game coming out next year, hopefully that would mean that it's more approachable for casuals and that it will sell well. I can foresee it being potentially confusing if the Archie comics start running again, but then they're also doing the Wily and the Mega Man 11 one or whatever, and they're like all in different continuities, that could be bad.
Maybe, although I think that's why they gave the Archie comics a new subtitle, calling them Mega Man Adventures.
Yeah. Though I do wonder if they're gonna keep running them under Mega Man Adventures if they start getting new issues.
I would assume they would. I don't know why they wouldn't, just for consistency.
Yeah, I suppose so. It does also feel weird, though, as, like... So, if this was, like, to happen at the same time, it would, like, be, like... You have... Well, I guess they haven't announced when they're doing 56, because I feel like it would be best to do 56 after you've already reprinted all the original Archie run.
Yeah, I agree with that.
To not have the stuff to catch up on store shelves next to...
Yeah. I could see them, like, announcing it officially earlier, but
Yeah, announcing it officially earlier, but I honestly think it would be better if they waited to like, do it until it was... Yeah.
It feels a little weird that, like, they're teasing it already since the book hasn't even come out yet, but...
Yeah, I just really don't know what their plan is with it on Mega Man right now.
My pre-order says that... I feel like they've had a lot of projects, like, in the works, possibly, and, like, it's just gotten to a point where they're, like, allowed to say that they have, because... Remember when Capcom said they were trying to, like, slowly make Mega Man, like, a household name? over the year. It seems like they're really speed running the later bits of that.
Yeah.
But you know, as a Mega Man fan, I am really happy that there is going to be more stuff.
Ideally, if they don't keep delaying it.
Yeah.
I hope it comes out soon.
My pre-order says it's going to get here on Tuesday. I hope that continues to be true.
I hope so, yeah. Hell yeah. I do, I'm just hoping that, like, I gotta be real, I have high hopes for the Archie stuff. The Dr. Wily one and, like, whatever the Mega Man 11 adaptation is, those kind of sound like one issue, like they'll try it and it won't sell well and they'll drop it. But I'm just hoping that the Mega Man 11 gets enough where they adapt Tundra Man and I have like 15 PFPs that I can use of new official Tundra Man art. That's all I want from that. That's all I fucking want from that. I get that and I'm happy forever. I don't fucking care about anything else to do with that.
I forget, is it legal to call you a Tundra Man simp on YouTube?
Is simp bad?
I know on Twitch there was a thing where they banned that a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
But
it was like simping for Twitch people was like a thing.
Yeah.
Here I don't think that matters. It's hopefully fine. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True. That's the only...
I think it would be cool. I think it would be really cool if the Archie comics like continued to the point where they actually get to do an Archie version of 11.
I would love to see an Archie version of 11, even if they had to do another flash forward thing. I would just love to see like what.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, I would love them to. Well, I want them to adapt every game that exists, honestly,
yeah.
But
I want to see the Shows of the Future adaptation because Rock Band Shadow isn't a separate guy, and I like that better.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about I don't know about that, but it would be cool to see what they had planned for that, and I don't think this was ever officially in the cards, but like on a podcast they've toyed with the idea of doing a DOS adaptation,
yeah.
and that's what I would have loved to see.
Oh, that would be so cool.
But
Oh fuck. This part of the level is just random bullshit go.
Also, I know you're not a Mega Man X fan, but like they've talked on the podcast or on Ian Flynn's podcast, the Bumblecast, a couple times about how they were going to handle like the Mega Man X adaptation, and it seems like they had really cool plans, and I wish they would have done that. They were gonna have they were going to set up like Zero's relationship with Iris better, so that like when she dies in X4, it's like actually more like impactful because you actually know her more. And
okay. Well, that's cool.
And they talked about trying to actually make the what am I fighting for scene actually like not cringe.
Yeah, because I mean, what am I fighting for? On paper, is a really powerful line.
Yeah.
They were going for something there. I don't feel like it takes that much to make that a good scene.
I mean,
just the delivery.
If you've listened to the original Japanese voice acting, like, they really did give their all there, but...
Yeah.
It's just that the English voice direction was...
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
You know how... I heard that, like, There was an interview that I heard about with the person who voiced Mega Man and also X in those games, and apparently they were not informed that they were two separate games.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
They were just like, yeah, you're Mega Man, and that's why Mega Man X has the same little kid voice.
That's so funny.
Also, hi Robbie Walker, yeah. Hi Robbie Walker, yeah, I got this new border for, well, not really new, but I got this for the Cuphead playthrough. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was just saying that is how they, like, the Western marketing treated X at that time, and for a while, I mean, like, it's still kind of a lingering thing where some people will just see X or, like, post X and just be like, that's Mega Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Mega Man X? We were talking about how with Mega Man 8 and X4, when they were dubbing it in English, the person who played Mega Man and X was not told they were separate games with separate characters.
Yeah.
Which explains why the voice direction for those games is hot garbage. So yeah.
Yeah, I wish Archie had held off on X until they were a little longer. I don't know. I guess they were like 55. I guess it was a fine time to do X. I wasn't gonna like it no matter what. I can't really say anything.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I've been doing. I want to do a retrospective on the Archie comics, especially now since they're getting reprinted, and so I've been you have a special, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do.
So I've been reading through it with Sky. I've been reading the Archie comics with Sky because I wanted to get a perspective on the comics from someone who doesn't know shit about Mega Man. And see how they read as just like a superhero comic. And they're really enjoying them. We haven't gotten to Dawn of X yet, so I'm wondering how I'm going to feel about those when we get to them.
Yeah, how is that going to read without knowledge? Because, it's fucking weird. Like, it does not make sense.
There was, there was a fun time. We were reading the Rock of Ages book, which is the one that's the anniversary one where they just flash forward.
Oh, yeah.
They flash forward to, like, all the Mega Man games, and they were just like, I don't have any fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah, that one's a lot, if you don't have context.
But it was funny because, like, they're the one voicing Mega Man for the read-through, and, so, like, when Mega Man was confused, like, what, now I'm in space?! They seemed like extremely genuine.
That's amazing. That's actually perfect voice direction.
Yeah.
You don't know shit about what's happening.
I've been trying not to give them too much context, but for that I did tell them, like, yeah, they are just flashing forward to the other games. But, it was also funny because that's, like, right after the Pro Man origin story, so it was really weird going from the Proto Man origin where, like, Baloo's is really angsty about, like, not hanging out with his family and stuff, and then they get to the Mega Man and Bass part of the Rock of Ages, and Proto Man's just like, oh hey Mega Man, Bass, what's going on? We're friends, right? And it's like, what happened here? What was the evolution of?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Robbie asks, how would you feel about Rock having Aang's voice, Roll having Fluttershy's voice, Bass having Zuko's voice? Dr. Light and Wily are from Ruby Spears. I think all of that is pretty good. I don't know about Roll being Fluttershy. I know that something fun is we found out that the voice of Pinkie Pie actually voiced Roll in the Upon a Star dub, and I think that would be a fun voice for her.
No, that actually tracks. I've watched the Upon a Star dub, and that actually makes sense with the Dora.
And it also made me imagine the goof off where he had like a musical battle with Weird Al. I'm imagining that. I have it. My voice claim for Clown Man. If I'm ever making if I was ever asked to direct a Mega Man cartoon and I had complete creative control, I would want Clown Man to be voiced by Weird Al. And I was imagining the goof off, but with like Pinkie Pie Roll and Clown Man Weird Al. They would have a much different relationship than Pinkie Pie and Weird Al do, though.
Yeah.
Hey guys, did you know that Weird Al Yankovic had sex with Pinkie Pie? That's a really funny joke that has never been made.
It's a really funny truth that has never been spoken.
Yeah.
It's only funny when Weird Al makes it.
Yeah, I love when Weird Al makes a joke like, haha, there was someone who apparently got like an autograph picture of like from Weird Al with Pinkie Pie, and apparently he wrote, "I stole your waifu."
Yeah, it was like, sorry for stealing your waifu.
Which I think it's hilarious that Weird Al knows what a waifu is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, with the chat delay, Sammy just said that exact same thing.
And then there was that picture he posted on Instagram a bit ago with a Pinkie Pie statue somewhere, and he was like, I got to catch up with an old friend. I was only saying on Roll having Fluttershy's voice because of how Roll looked older in Mega Man 8. I mean, there is that Fluttershy line where she was like, I'm a year older than you, so I don't know, I guess that fits, but
yeah, I guess that's kind of cute.
Also, Sammy said Rainbow Dash would be a good fit for Roll. I can see that, definitely.
Maybe. I don't know, this just kind of reads as one of those YouTube comments that's just talking about random cartoon characters, and it's like, cool that you're having fun. I don't know. But I guess it is voice claims, which is like a thing that people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, maybe something.
Just a bit of flexing immediately before dying.
Yeah.
How long have we been on this stage?
A while.
I've kind of just been spaced out.
Yeah, most of the stream has been missed.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I've just been spaced out talking about random shit.
Yeah. Right. I was gonna say earlier when you brought up Jax the character, that fucking, I think it would be really funny to have if I had a like slightly more like complicated like in-depth stream setup, I think it'd be really funny to have like just keybinds to switch reactives for specific alters popping up, because I think it'd be really funny. I mean, first of all, that would probably just be like a good thing to have as me streaming, but also I think it'd be really funny for somebody with no context of me to come in and I just like turn into Jack's Digital Circus for a few seconds and then go back. Like,
that would be really funny.
Anybody asks him, it's just like, oh yeah, it was Jax. No.
I'm pretty sure there are some people in the chat that don't have context for that.
I would hope so. And I will not be providing any further context.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they turn into drags.
Should I have a Bill Cipher toggle? Because apparently that's the thing happening now.
Hold on, buddy? Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Hang on, I need to catch up with the chat. Robbie said I want Roll to have this childlike voice like Mega Man because Dr. Light made them to be children. That's true, but I just feel like Roll needs to have like a spunkier voice than Fluttershy, because like I don't really consider her just to be like this. I'm Roll, I'm the sweet and innocent one and stuff. I like when she's more like sarcastic and like how she is in Mega Man 11, and also the Archie comics, which are fantastic. But I do like Mega Man mostly having a little boy's voice because I don't know. I feel like it fits the vibe because I feel like it's important to its character that like even though he is called Mega Man, he is still just a small boy who has beef with his dad's 60-year-old ex-boyfriend. And Andrea Libman did do Spunky Girls before. All right, well I don't know all of her discography or not discography, filmography. I'm pretty sure that my mom was in a bathroom with Andrea Libman one time.
Cool.
At like our first convention, the Bay Area Brony Spectacular. She tells this story all the time that like she was at in the bathroom and then Andrea Libman just was that she just ran into her there, and it was kind of awkward, but she likes to bring that up a lot. Time for me to unite some of these topics of conversations. Have you heard about Jaxer? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what Jaxer is. Is that a Transformers thing? Right, also Croak said earlier, Weird Al does hold the distinction of being both a pony and a Transformer. That's true. He did play, I forget which one, but he played one of the Transformers in one of the things, because in Transformers the movie, one of the characters had a fight scene set to his song, Dare to Be Stupid, and so in one of the reboots they had him voice that character and then have him say, I dare to be stupid!
That's really cute.
Yeah, that was a cute reference.
I almost fucking beat the stage that time. I'm mad.
It's fine. We persevere.
Yeah.
This is secondhand, but there's an artist from the Sonic Archie comics who goes by Jaxer. Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know as much about the Sonic Archie comics besides the unfortunate history of some things.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm told that she's had her egg cracked by watching Digital Circus.
Wait, oh my god, fucking...
Good for her!
Cracked another Jax's egg, that's amazing.
That's awesome, honestly. I love that for her, if that's true.
Yeah, that's amazing. Hell.
I'm real...
Digital Circus was like pointing at the screen at her specifically and being like, transition.
Yeah. Wow, Weird Al gets to be characters in both the boys' Happy Meal toy show and the girls' Happy Meal toy show. I know, right?
Weird Al transcends gender.
I remember one time when I was a kid, I I was at McDonald's with my grandma, and I wanted the girl toy more than the boy toy for some reason. I don't remember which ones it was. I think it was like strawberry shortcake or something. But I remember Grandma was like, "Okay, I'd like a Happy Meal for a girl," and I was confused at the time because I was like, "Wait, but I'm a boy though. Why?" But and she was like, "Well, it's the girl. You want the girl toy? It's one for a girl." And I'm like, "Okay, that's kind of weird." But now, joke's on me. She was right all along.
Yeah, you did Happy Meal for a girl.
You've never seen Yakety Yak? I don't even know what that is in the slightest. I'm sorry.
Your delivery in that story of you going like, "But I'm a boy," reminded me of like, fucking HLDR, right?
I'm familiar. I haven't watched much of it, but I have watched a bit of it. Ah, crap.
The one they did where they just reenacted all of Breaking Bad in a single stream in the fucking Gmod VR. There's like it's a really good part where they fucking basically he just delivers a line in a really funny way. He goes, but I'm a boy.
I can confirm Jackster changed their profile and pronouns 9 days back. She's having a blast. Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Good for her. I have also thought of, since the Mega Man Archie comics have a Sonic crossover, I also thought of trying to read the Archie Sonic comics, but there's a lot of those.
There's a lot. That's like a life goal. That's like you gotta commit to that for like...
Maybe after I do the Mega Man Archie retrospective, I might go back and do that. I thought of it because I thought of how Quentin Reviews organized like his iCarly retrospective, where he was like, "Well, Sam and Max is the next part of wait, Sam and Cat, not Sam and Max. Sam and Cat is the next part of the iCarly saga, but that's only half of the story. It's also a Victorious revival, so I'm gonna review all of Victorious now." So I thought of doing something like that, but for the Archie Sonic comics, but I don't want to do that. Really, it's just, I don't have any specific reason. I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do all that. That's a lot. And
I don't know, that's scary.
And also, like, the Sonic crossovers very specifically don't really
include the Archie
stuff. Yeah, because I mean they do in like the second one, but that's like that was after they rebooted everything.
I'm out of dash.
How can you be out of dash?
You can only dash once, and then like the parry. It doesn't seem like you regain your parry after a dash. So I think I'm just stuck here. I think.
Try dashing now. Okay, well,
okay.
You did it.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah,
come on, you can do it. You got this.
All right. Okay.
The Archie Sonic crossover.
Archie Sonic crossover is really good.
The first one is really good. The second one is there. My thing is, I've said this multiple times, but it's like the first Sonic Mega Man crossover. They did everything that they could to make it the definitive possible crossover they could do with these characters. And then they had to make another one.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, what do we do now?
Just throw a bunch of other characters.
Yeah. And I was... based on my research, Flynn was trying to set up like a video games extended comic universe which would have been cool. Too bad nothing came of that, really.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, Flynn. Sorry.
Especially since the Archie... The only thing I don't like about the Archie Mega Man reprints is that they seem like they're going to retcon the connection with the Sonic comics, which...
Well, they said that they're not going to do the crossovers. I don't know if they've said if they're going to edit anything about
Well, I heard them say something about doing remastered art, quote-unquote, but...
That's a fucking red flag.
Which
That's not good.
I assume just means they're going to rewrite some stuff so that it still works without the crossover, but I don't know.
When a comic claims to remaster its art, it's never good. I've learned this from Tales Gets Trolled.
In general, it sucks because Sonic and Mega Man did a major crossover sin that 2012 Nick Turtles did. Both heroes be at each other's throats after the first encounter.
Not a crossover sin, that's kind of a cool...
I mean, that is a thing that a lot of crossovers do, but I think that they did it pretty well. It was cool It was cool seeing those characters fight, and I feel like they had a good reason for it. And
yeah, you want to see them fight, then you want to see them get together and do the things at the end. They had a good balance of like them fighting and then them being teamwork. Yeah.
I also really like the part where Mega Man was like, well, my sensors say that he's organic, but there's no way that anything alive is that fast. So, he's probably a robot. And then the moment he finds out that he's actually just a normal animal, he's like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of getting around that, yeah.
But, it was kind of weird when the second crossover did the same thing, basically, but now they're roboticized and doing the same thing. But
yeah, that was lame, because the roboticized design sucked.
I mean, Sonic Man was pretty cool.
I guess Sonic Man...
Mega Man was bad.
Yeah, that one is what I think.
Because they were like, let's roboticize an already robot, so they made Mega Man Eggman themed and bad. But although
we're just using Sonic Man for that fight again, and Sonic Man's a funny design.
Although I did like that Mega Man was using like copied powers from different Eggman bosses. That was cool. But the design and concept is garbage. Like the... Man. Should never have both heroes attack each other on the first encounter over a misunderstanding. I feel like that's not a never situation.
Yeah,
I feel like that...
you're mad at the comic for like...
I mean, yeah, that is a trope that's kind of overused, but like I feel like it makes sense for both of those characters to have like Sonic is not a very just sit down and explain the situation character, and at that point Mega Man is just like, well, there's a hostile, probably robot fighting me. I gotta deal with this before it hurts anyone else. I don't know. I feel like they handled it well.
Yeah, and come on. You can't say that you don't want to see Mega Man or something.
Does make for the very funny implication that Dr. Wily is better at roboticizing than the fucker who made his whole identity. Yeah.
Because, I mean, Dr. Wily is a roboticist. Dr. Eggman is like... I don't fucking know what he's...
I mean, he is... I mean, he's also a roboticist. He just has different design philosophies. I'm sorry that you didn't like the Sonic and Mega Man crossover, Robbie, but, like, to each their own. I liked it. And
yeah, with the second one, the we're all agreeing is bad. As a kid, I wasn't even on my X hater shit, but like I didn't even like have enough of a conception of what X was to hate it. But even then, I like saw X on the cover of Worlds Unite, and I was like, this feels cheap. I don't like this one as much. I don't like this guy as much as the other Mega Man.
I know. I feel like the comic should have actually like went more in on having Classic and X meet than having like just doing Mega Man and Sonic meeting, but again, because I feel like that was the cool part of that, because like even when I was a kid, I was like, wait, why are we doing Mega Man and Sonic crossing over again? I thought we did that perfectly the first time. And then there's as someone who hasn't read the crossover, I'd really like to see Mega Man get to fight some Eggman-scale robots. I mean, they have...
Oh, yeah, yes.
Now that I think about it, I don't think they really did a lot of that. I mean, they had Metal Sonic, obviously, but...
Yeah, I guess not, like, any, like, huge-scale robots, really, though. I mean, the final fight, but that is with...
Yeah.
Him and Super Form, so it's not, like, him yeah, like, I guess there wasn't, like, any huge-scale fights.
It was mostly the roboticized masters and also all of the robot masters that ever have existed.
Yeah, so I'm more than happy with that.
I would be interested in another Mega Man and Sonic crossover if Sage got to be there. That's like the one thing, because Sage didn't exist yet, but she does now, and that would I would want to see how she responds to other robot children existing. I mean, she's not really a robot, but she's like robot adjacent. She's an AI, but yeah. If you ask me, if you want both heroes to get into a fight, have it be over their different philosophies rather than have them fight each other on a first impression. I mean, yeah, you have a point there, but I feel like the fight that they did have, I feel, set up them having differing philosophies, at least, which becomes a conflict later on.
I was kind of about to say that, like, I feel like Sonic's philosophy is, because, like, I think Archie had, like, robot characters and, like, stuff that were, like, friendly, but generally talking about, like, Game Sonic and stuff, until more recently with, like, Sage and stuff, I feel like generally the kind of like the ground rule in Sonic's universe is that generally, actually besides like Emerald and stuff, but I'd say still like generally Sonic can safely assume that any robots are the bad ones.
Yeah.
Like, so
also, yeah, you beat the level. Good job, babe.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it is kind of a difference in philosophy where Sonic just sees robot, kind of assumes robot bad. So I feel like that's a reasonable difference in philosophy for them to be fighting, because he doesn't realize that Mega Man is robot for good.
Also, I mean, I forgot what I was gonna say next. I was gonna say something about like why this was part of Wily and Eggman like tricking them, but I don't think that that really makes it better necessarily. But if you already don't like that concept anyway, but yeah, we got it. Now we can go to the shop.
Shop at the shop.
I mean, there's not a lot to get yet, but
if I can get the
I really don't.
And the wet stuff.
I feel like I don't really. I feel like I'm good enough at the parrying that I don't really need the sugar, but I'll get the heart. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say that like later on in the comic that one moment that I like is like when like Mega Man and Tails were like trying to do some tech stuff. He was like, talking to Sonic like, you know, you could help, and Sonic's like, Tails is the tech guy. I'm just gonna do stuff when you're done with all that. Because it was fun because I didn't realize until then that, like, Mega Man really is not used to being in a situation where everybody around him is not the tech guy. And,
yeah.
like, every single, he is surrounded by robot scientists and robots that all are very familiar with how tech works. And so, like, that's the first time he's probably ever had to deal with a guy that just cannot help in that situation.
Yeah.
Not everyone earns a grade A rating, if you know what I mean. And not everyone can maintain that level of quality over time. Consistency, my dear friends, that is what it's all about. Then you will experience the scintillating sensations that I do. I don't think I like him. Oh, what's in here? Oh, Werner Werman and Marine Corps. Marine Corps. What? Is that even a pun? I think that's just... Is Marine something? Anyway, yeah, wanna fight Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know why it's in a house, because it's a plane fight.
Well, I think that... Okay, it's not letting me... It's not letting me select it. I think you have to.
It, so we need to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this guy. I was thinking this was the dogfight one. Okay, this is
yeah.
This is
No, I think the dogfight one is in the DLC. Oh yeah, also with how Archie handles a lot of robotics, he kind of needs to not know Sonic to have that fight. That's true. That's also a factor. I don't know, I think it made sense with how those characters work. The strength of the Sonic and Mega Man crossover, I think, is that it takes these characters that are superficially very similar, like blue action heroes that fight a robot scientist, and then it shows you how many differences they actually have. Especially with, like, the philosophies of Mega Man Sonic, and also, Dr. Wily and, I don't trust the guy behind Sonic Other M. Okay, well, I think that you just don't like Ian Flynn. I'm guessing, based on that.
Like
and, unfortunately, I really like Ian Flynn a lot.
Yeah.
And I also like Sonic Forces, so fuck off. Well, okay, that's probably being too mean, I'm sorry, but... there's a lot of...
Probably. I don't like Sonic Forces, so I wouldn't go that
I mean, I like the... I think that the plot of it is... I think that people are a bit too... I think that people are a bit too critical of it.
I wouldn't... Well, because if you're thinking... If you're
I'm sorry I said fuck off, Robbie. I didn't mean to say that.
But, yeah, I think if you're defending Ian Flynn by saying you like Sonic Forces, I feel like that's kind of a misguided thing, because if I remember right, Ian Flynn is the one who, in the leaked, like, developer document, wrote a bunch of things criticizing the story in the exact same ways that fans later would, and saying, like, these are problems, we need to fix this, and then the final game didn't.
Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said fuck off. I'm sorry about that, but if you're gonna be like that just because I like Ian Flynn, then I'm sorry. But
yeah,
bye, I guess. But that was a bad move on my part, but I feel like that's not all that this is about.
Yeah, sounds like it's more about the, like, using Flynn lover as an insult. Like, I don't know, man. It's not that big a deal. Fuck off was the only thing she did to slight you, and all
that
was about a Yeah.
I just
That wasn't
said
good,
that on
yeah.
autopilot, and I shouldn't
Yeah.
be acting like that. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
uh.
That was...
But I see a lot of people dislike Ian Flynn for really superficial reasons.
Yeah,
that
no,
I just
like,
don't
that...
like.
Yeah, I respect. I think, yeah, it was one minor slip up of language, and otherwise, I think that, yeah, I understand why you were upset, because that's a really frustrating argument that it seems like I'm still
Also, like, one thing that people get upset at Ian Flynn for is that he relies a lot on references, and I just never had a problem with that, is my thing. I always liked those, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a better example of Flynn's writing game-wise is Frontiers than Forces, because Forces he was making a lot of concessions that he didn't like with that story. Frontiers was
Well, I didn't know about that, but
yeah.
A lot of people just blame that whole game on him being part of it.
Yeah, which is really unfair, because yeah, he didn't want it to be like that either. Yeah.
So this level is Tom and Jerry, but with more of a military aesthetic for some reason.
Yeah, probably influenced by cartoons.
Influenced by what?
Influenced by like propaganda cartoons, probably. Not that Tom and Jerry specifically did that, but like just that's it.
Okay, it's the middle of the night here. I'm gonna go to bed. For what it's worth, I found that reaction utterly understandable. Okay, well, good night, Croak. I'm sorry that things ended in a weird way. Yeah. Thanks for being here. It's always nice having you here.
Yeah. These random springs from this boss fight are way more iconic to me than a lot of other things in this game, for the sole reason that they're used as the rush coils in a Cuphead skin for Magriel that I really liked using.
That's cool.
So they stand out to me more than a lot of other things in this game. They just, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, the Cuphead skin, it's a fan skin for like Magriel 2, and I think it was also put to Magriel 1 Remastered, but it actually became I think it's a slightly different version of the skin, but it became an official skin included with the game in Magriel 3. So when you play Magriel 3, you will be able to unlock Cuphead.
Yeah, I know that's what I know that's what Croak meant, but yeah, yeah. I lost my temper there for a second, and I'm sorry, but I shouldn't be talking to people in my audience like that, but there were other situations.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, like...
Sonic Other M was... Like, what... Okay, what is Sonic Other M exactly? Are we talking about, like...
I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's just like a fan fiction or something that he wrote, which is like, okay, people can make things...
Wait, is it a fan fiction? Because I thought that they were just calling Sonic Forces, or Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Other M. Is there an actual story called that?
Yeah, I think it's just like an old fan fiction and again switched there.
Okay, well if that's the case, then like he has probably evolved as a writer since then, I would assume. Yeah. But it's an Ian Flynn fan comic from 1999. Okay. Well, I've never read that, so I mean maybe it's bad.
And I imagine most people complaining about it probably have not also read it.
I mean, I would...
Probably just an easy punching bag of like, oh, he made a cringe fanfic.
No, like... people usually improve as writers over time. I mean,
Yeah.
the first Mega Man story that I wrote was a bad fan comic or a bad sprite comic I wrote from
Hell yeah.
which.
Because
But I was like 11 when that happened, and like.
Yeah, and also like people should be allowed to make bad things, even if they've improved in their creative career. It's still like not everything needs to be upheld to the same standard of quality. I think it's okay to make a bad fan comic. It's kind of healing, actually.
Also, I think there's a big difference between like the stuff that you create as a casual fan and the stuff that you make as a person contracted by a game company to write for it. If I was actually asked to write like an actual official like Mega Man thing, I'm pretty sure I would write it differently than I'd write my fan fictions, just a little bit. But
yeah.
I have also thought of like doing like a fan fiction remake of the Chronicles of Rock, my old sprite comic, because because I kind of like how it depicts the like Mega Man's like first day of activation, but also there's a lot of it that's just poorly written, so. And, like, I was like, I kind of want to make it canon to my AU, but also not, so I thought of, like, rewriting it at some point.
Really cool.
To be more in line with, like, have similar beats, but be more in line with how I write the characters now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought that he was saying that Ian Flynn was as badly written as Metroid Other M, which I feel is... Which, if that's what it was, then that feels really bad faith, but I guess it wasn't, and I'm sorry I didn't save you.
But I mean, yeah, it would have been bad if it was that. I think it's equally bad with...
Oh, and then there's this phase.
Yeah, I like this cat's design is very solid.
Yeah. It's Sonic, it's like Sonic mixed with Jerry, and these things are fucking creepy.
Yeah.
The ghost mice.
Yeah, I want to find the thing I'm talking about, like the leaked like story notes, because it's really entertaining to read through. I think it might not have been Ian Flynn. It might have been like, what's the guy that's like, he was kind of like the face of English, of like Sonic and like the 2010s.
Aaron Weber, is that the guy?
Aaron Weber. I think it was Aaron. I think it might have been. It was either Ian Flynn or Aaron Weber. Like, it's like a leaked, like, it's like the script for, it's like a Google Docs or Google Sheets of like the script for the game, and there's a bunch of like notes from either Aaron Weber or Ian Flynn pointing out the exact same things fans would complain about in this game, like when the final game launched.
Fun.
Yeah, and the actual like Japanese side of like the writers just refused to change any of it. So yeah, I don't like Forza's story at all, and I don't blame Ian Flynn for the way it is, because that was not his fault.
I think that the one thing I heard about Forza's like story with Ian Flynn is apparently Ian Flynn was not shown Sage's character design before he started writing her. So
Frontiers?
Yeah, or Frontiers. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I keep getting Frontier. No, yeah, I don't think he was working on the games during Forces.
Okay, so yeah, my thing was talking about Forces. I don't.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I keep getting Forces and Frontiers confused because they have very similar names, and they're both
opinions.
And they're also the most recent 3D Sonic games, so you can understand my confusion.
Frontier's Definitive Edition that runs worse than the base game.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna defend any of that.
Yeah, it's also, the only definitive part about it is that it includes all of the free updates that they previously released. Not on the cartridge, though, because it's a game key card, so you have to download it.
Oh my
there's
god.
literally no difference.
Oh my god.
It's not preserving the free updates for future, like when the internet goes down. It's not preservation, and it's not DLC that you would have to pay for, so it's nothing. Oh god.
Being a Sonic fan is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Forces was a game so poorly written that Sega replaced those writers with Flynn, yeah.
Okay.
Although I heard that,
right,
like, yeah. Although I heard that, like, Flynn was kinda given just, like, an outline for a story and just, like, told to write the character, like, dialogue parts and stuff, but I don't know.
Jesus.
Uh...
That would explain why, like, some of the character dialogue is kind of good, but it kind of says nothing because the main points of the story are set in stone, so all the NPC dialogue is, like, really whatever. Yeah, I don't like Frontiers, but I like a lot of Ian Flynn's other work, so
I had fun playing Frontiers, but I had to play it on my laptop at the lowest graphics settings, and the lighting engine made it so that some parts are literally unplayable on the lowest graphics settings because if it's dark in the game, it's pitch black and you can't see anything.
Awesome. It was one of the first games I played with, I can't remember if it's this computer or the previous computer I had. First game I played with, like, a computer that could do good graphics. Maybe
if I played it... Maybe if I played it on Ramona, it would be better, but...
Yeah, I was like, wow, these graphics are really cool. Everything else about this is terrible.
I liked the gameplay, I liked running around the world, and...
I like running around the world and being Sonic. Anytime it tries to, like, guide you towards a goal, it's not good.
Yeah. Well, if I play more of the game, which I probably will at some point, I'll see how I feel about it. Yeah, not gonna be picking up the definitive edition.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason I'd go insane and decide to collect every Sonic game, which I don't intend to.
There's also, if you owned Frontiers on Switch 1, there's no, like, you know how Switch 2 editions normally, like, you can, like, pay, like, an upgrade path? There's no upgrade path for Definitive Edition.
Awesome!
You just have to buy the game again if you wanted it for some reason. Which kind of feels like an admission by Sega that it's like, yeah, there's nothing, if you already have the base game, there's nothing here for you. Yeah, Sega is terrible. I wish Ian Flynn didn't have to keep working for companies that suck with between Udon and Sega.
Yeah.
Just, like, let him have these franchises. Let him be the one in charge.
Yeah.
This shit sucks, man. At least it seems like it's the vibe I'm getting from the Gen AI Crazy Taxi thing is that I think Sega was using it as like a how much can we get away with experiment of like, Crazy Taxi isn't one of our main franchises, like, you know, the old heads care about it, but like, you know, casual people won't know what a Crazy Taxi is, so we can kind of test the waters with this thing not as many people are going to make a big deal about, and then if we're able to get away with it, we can start using Gen AI and so on. But, no, they didn't get away with it, so they're probably not gonna.
I can't wait for you to get a Sega Mega Modem with Sonic Eraser pre-installed. I'm pretty sure that I have a reproduction cart of Sonic Eraser that I got years ago. I don't have a Genesis at the moment, but I did at the time.
We should still. We can just put on the Sonic Eraser.
But yeah,
Oh, we talked about that.
there's also a lot of, like, people who criticize Ian Flynn that clearly just like Penders more, which, I mean, I'm not gonna fault you for that, because, you know, it's all accounting for taste, but, like...
Dude.
But, yeah.
Like, dude.
I don't know if any formerly present company falls into that category, but, you can always get one of those shitty at-games Genesis minis of the terrible audio emulation.
Yeah.
Girl, the soundtrack for Sonic Eraser is bad enough, even with good emulate. What?
Yeah.
What if it would be really funny if it just like canceled out and like the music was actually good on the bad version. That
sound chip was optimized with Sonic, like they were testing that sound chip with Sonic Eraser, so they optimized it to play Sonic Eraser music perfectly.
Yeah.
I forgot there were other Genesis games.
You know, fair. It's really fun that Sonic Eraser exists so early in the Sonic franchise that, like, they didn't have, like, a second player character to have it, so it's just, there's just two Sonics.
Yeah. That really is interesting.
It's not even modern and classic Sonic, because that's not a concept yet.
Yeah, it's really funny how Sonic as a franchise feels like it was kind of made for spin-offs. Like before there was even a Sonic 2, they were doing Sonic Eraser. Before there was even a Sonic 3, they were doing fucking, I think Sega Sonic Bros was before, I think that was also before Sonic 2, and that had what would become the Sphere of Sonic 3 in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know, I think, fuck, what's the name of the one with Ray and Mighty? How did I forget that?
That's Sega. I think it's just called Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one, yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was also before Sonic 2.
Which is a really weird name for a game. Because...
Yeah.
He's not... Sega Sonic is not his name.
Yeah.
Where are you... Not what he's called.
Not what he's called.
Okay, I swear that I parried on those things. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's also, it would have been extra confusing in, like, I think, 2000s, early 2010s, because from what I've heard for a little bit on, like, on early internet, like the very early days of like internet Sonic fandom, classic purists use the term like Sega Sonic to denote like the one they liked from what we would now call modern Sonic. It would be like, oh, I'm a Sega Sonic fan.
So, how many of those have actually played Sega Sonic the Hedgehog?
Probably not many, because it would have been very redundant to be like, okay, so are you a fan of the game Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sega Sonic the concept of...
Like, it's all, like, I don't understand that, like, it's all Sega.
Yeah.
It's all Sega. I mean, I guess if you're like distancing it from like Archie or IDW maybe, but like what?
Yeah, I think it was like a Japanese purist thing where it's like I'm not about this westernized stuff, which is like fair because like I don't like I don't like fucking American Sonic and his shitty and gritty either, but it's just yeah. It's just a fun
but it's
time
all
to
Sega. It's Sega
it is
of
all
America.
Sega. Yeah.
That's like saying I only like Nintendo Mario games. It's like what? Like what are you even? What are you I think I missed that entirely. Oh jeez.
Yeah, and then we both died. Yeah, I've played Mario Mode. That is not the closest as many of us will get. I have actually played. I have not played an actual cabinet, obviously. Though, well, I guess not obviously. I'm sure there are ones out there in like places in like cool arcade places. But yeah, I have emulated Sega Sonic Hedgehog. I have technically played it. It's alright. I think it'd be more fun with a trackball. It's the type of game where it feels more like an attraction than a game. It feels like a roller coaster in the sense that it's like, it's not really replayable. You play it once and get the thrills of all of the little stage events that happen and catch you by surprise, but then like, you know, there's not a lot of replayability there. But it's a fun attraction. I think playing it with a trackball and done a few floors in it would be a really fun time. Especially with some friends to play as a game. It'd be fun.
Yeah, okay, Hotel Mario is a non-Nintendo Mario game, but like that, I mean, they still approved that game existing, so like they were
clarifying that you're a Nintendo Mario fan just to single out that you're not a fan of Hotel Mario. That's the only difference. And that's why I'm a not Nintendo Mario fan, because let's fucking go, Hotel Mario is sweet.
They get really pissed off anytime they see a YouTube poop. Like, no, that's not the true Mario!
That reminds me of a comment I saw on a Scott Stash video where, like a Scott Stash clip where it was like a clip of like they were playing like a second channel video where Scott's group was like playing a video game trivia thing, and like the guys who are not Scott and do not have like an encyclopedic knowledge of video games were trying to figure out what game Yoshi's first appearance is, and they brought up Hotel Mario and they were like, does that count as a game? And they were like, I don't think that's a game. And one of the comments on that video was like, Hotel Mario was exclusively a series of videos created by Quebec gamers in 2008 to use for YTPs. Because Quebec Gamers is like the name of like the guy who like did the first YouTube uploads of Hotel Mario's cutscenes.
Wow.
Like, yeah, so like a lot of early YTPs will have a Quebec Gamers like watermark in the corner. Hotel Mario is a series of cutscenes creating exclusively by Quebec gamers.
Okay, I really don't want to. I don't want to dwell too much on what happened with me and Robbie earlier, but I just realized the irony of he was complaining about characters fighting because of misunderstandings, and I got mad at him because of a misunderstanding that I thought he was dissing Sonic Frontiers. So we were fighting because of a misunderstanding. Oops.
Yeah, wait,
I feel bad about that.
I think it's okay. It was good practice to not do that again, but also, like, I kind of feel like...
I immediately knew I messed up after I said that, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like, I kind of feel like he was taking fun. It felt like... I don't know. You like revived me like outside of the map. Like it felt like I was like out of.
Well, you were outside of the Coca-Cola or the cola bottle caps, but Robbie had a tendency to start fights for the sake of it, I guess, but...
I don't remember him from previous streams.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in some previous streams, I don't remember exactly getting into too many fights, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like people not liking me.
Yeah,
You know?
I understand. It's scary to have someone out there who's mad at you.
I don't like when people are mad at me and I can't do anything to stop it.
Yeah.
But... I don't think Ian Flynn is a flawless writer. I just think that he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. And I think that a lot of the reasons that people, like, vehemently dislike him are silly.
Yeah, I feel like people waste a lot more energy on hating him than people who like him even, like, have that energy, like spend the energy talking about it, like him.
It's okay to not like something that I like, but like just don't be a dick about it. And I think I was a bit of a dick about it, but so was Robbie.
So was he, yeah.
I remember like that. Okay, I haven't heard about.
I think it's good that he died.
Wait, do you mean Robbie was defending Oilman's design, or Ian Flynn was?
No, I definitely think they mean Robbie because you've screwed Powered Up before. I would very much assume they're talking about Robbie because the Archie comics did change Oilman's design.
I don't remember that exactly happening, but
yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, that's. Oilman's design sucks. They mean Robbie. Okay. Oilman's design sucks. I think his design in the Archie comics suck less.
I like his design in the Archie comics. I would not be the judge of whether it is... I'm not the judge of whether it is, like, more, whether it fixes the problems the original has, but I think it does.
I've talked to exactly one black person who said that the Archie comics design was better than the original. So
okay.
That says something, but
I'll just
I'm just
too white for this.
I was just I was talking to my friend Jay Don about about maybe doing like a dub of the Archie comics, and she said that she wanted to voice all the black-coded characters except Oilman. And then I showed her Oilman's new design. She was like, "Okay, he's cool. I want him to." That's the context of that. But anyway, I'm not the best judge on that. I am also too white to be a judge on this, but I like his Archie design, and I don't like his original design, and that's that. I think it was a good compromise between trying to keep canon compliant and being bad, and you know, being not bad. I thought Dawn was they them. I think that they use she they at the moment. Last I checked, I might be wrong. Sorry, Dawn, if you're seeing this and I'm wrong. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
I mean, like, on a certain level, I feel like it's possible, it's unlikely, but possible that powered-up designers didn't really have malice in that, because there are Mega Man designs like Batons, which people universally agree are not problematic and clearly come from the same kind of base of inspiration of they want to make like a shiny character with black metal, and they need to use a color that stands out against the black, and I don't know.
It was not thought through very well. In a way that feels surprising for a game that came out in 2004 or something, or 2006, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, they should.
It's like they should have known, but that was after that was after the controversy with Pokemon Jinx. So I feel like the fact that no one looked at the design and was like, hey, someone might have a problem with this.
Yeah.
Until it came to localize it for America.
Yeah. Also, wait, this mouse is war medals, what war did he fight in? That reminds me of the fucking... I'm thinking of the exact same, what war did he fight in joke from fucking Scalpelon's board game video games. Colonel Mustard? What war did he fight in? Don't worry, just all the good ones.
I mean, judging on the era that this is from, I don't think it was all the good ones.
I don't think it was all the good ones. Yeah. I think that joke just inherently works because of the oxymoron of a good war.
Yeah.
Just all the good ones.
All the ones that it's not problematic to be fighting in.
Yeah,
I mean,
all the non-problematic war.
I mean, arguably, according to general pop culture, fighting against the Nazis during World War II was unproblematic, but I don't think this guy was on that side.
Yeah.
Oh, he's wearing a World War I German helmet. Never mind. He's fine, probably.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, yay.
Okay,
Oh yay! You beat. Defeat a boss with a super art.
Oh, I got you an achievement.
Apparently.
Yay! I gift you.
Thank you. We did it together. Kinda. Yay! We got a B. Yay. Alright, we got Warner Werman's soul contract. We've done 3 levels today. Was there a mausoleum? I feel.
Mausoleum over here, yeah.
I think maybe doing the mausoleum might be a good thing to finish it off because it's getting kind of late.
It's a pretty quick one to do, yeah.
All right, come on, Chalice. We're gonna.
Have we gotten the 4 parry thing yet?
The what?
That'd be good. The 4 parries without touching the ground thing. You done that yet?
I think that I think I did. I don't know if I got on this playthrough, but I think I got it at some point.
Okay, as long as you got it. Whatever.
I'll double check after the stream.
Split.
Yeah, these ghosts aren't that big a deal.
Nice.
Those bigger ghosts feel like they should be a lot more of a problem than they are.
Yeah.
The ghosts are a lot faster than they usually are, I think, but, or at least some of them.
There's no trouble for us.
There also seems to be more overall.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the 3rd mausoleum.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd mausoleum. I think that's the last one.
Yeah! We did it!
There's only 3 super arts, so yeah!
Ivy and Jane here using bro attacks on the ghosts.
Bro.
Or would they be cis attacks for us, despite the fact that we're not cis?
Not sisters in any sense.
That's true.
So, I don't know. Girls
Yuri attacks. Yeah, they were.
Yuri attacks!
Thank goodness you came by! Those lousy ghosts had me but good that time. Here's the last magical super art I was able to find for you. I hope you get to use it ever effectively. Well, time for me to take a powder. Good luck! I'm gonna go talk to this weird chef guy that I met. I've got an appointment. I'm sure things will go well with that. Yay! What's the third one again?
That was
Giant ghost.
usable, but not as good.
I heard it's very difficult to use effectively.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the energy beam is just really straightforward and good for for my playstyle at least.
Yeah. I am kind of obsessed with the idea of instead of like fucking Yuri attacks instead of bros attacks. That's actually sick. I want a game. I want like an indie quirky RPG that is Mario and Luigi inspired, but it's Yuri.
Wow, it looks like there's a lot more levels on this on this section than the other ones.
Yeah, I don't really remember all these. I'm sure I'll remember them when I get.
And that's not even counting the mausoleum, which isn't on here for some reason.
Yeah.
Man, we've been getting A's and B's except on Ribby and Croaks.
Damn, yeah. Why did Ribby and Croaks give us so much trouble?
I don't know. That was early game. We were probably just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like we just took longer on that one, but.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, thanks everybody for watching. It's been fun getting back into Cupheading. And
oh shit! Fuck! Oh.
I think this will keep. Will this keep after we save and quit?
I don't know.
Well, that's our second wish.
Whoops.
Well.
Bye.
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 I think that. Okay. That probably said. I mean, okay. Either it's saved and we get to have the bonus next time, or it didn't save and it doesn't know that we did that. So either way, I think we're in the clear. But yeah, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Sorry it got a little weird in the middle there, but, overall this was a very fun stream, I think.
Yeah, I think that was a good ending to it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Once we use all 3 wishes, we can stim all we want. That's a good point.
Yes.
But yeah, next time hopefully the devil won't take our heads, because we're not even gonna get that far yet. But we're gonna fight some more guys in Inkwell Isle 3. Maybe one of them will be a cute mermaid. Who knows? Hopefully. How could you forget?
I can't wait for the next stream. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
And, I'll try not to curse out any of my commenters next time. Yeah, until next time, I'm Miss JukeBox 8.
And I'm Jane.
And